Hello everyone, I'm K McDonald, the only commentator for this company, and welcome back to SME Wrestling YouTube Bro, where today it is the show after Money in the Bank here. Money in the Bank, of course, we experienced the epic Money in the Bank ladder match here, and Jay is this year's Mr. Money in the Bank here. He is the 2026 Money in the Bank ladder match winner, and he has the briefcase. And he will cash it in on wherever time he wants from the SME Championship, hopefully onto Cage, so he can get humiliated. And he'll be talking tonight, Jay, and we'll get to that later. There's some other stuff that did happen, like Marshall retaining the United States Championship against James Falcon, Vanos retained the Internet Championship against PewDiePie in a better match than the kickoff show match that had a Mania, and then also Duncan retained the European Championship against Lil Flash with the help of Insectozoid. But unfortunately, the two matches that did happen where two unfortunate results was AK-47 retaining the Universal Championship against Malachi Black with chloroform, by the way, and then Cage beating Afton the Plush Guy to retain the SME Championship, and then decided to beat Mio. He slapped me in the face, and then he took out one of the referees. They kept on beating down after the Plush Guy, and then they started to beat down our general manager, Shadow, and I cannot believe that just happened. And now Cage, he did say that he's going to be in action for YouTube Brawl. And, yep, he's just going to rub in the face that he owns this shit now. But before we get to that, let's get to something positive. Because right now in the ring is our Mr. Money in the Bank, Jay. Let's see what he has to say about this big win. Crowd really saying their message to Jay. How much they appreciate him being Mr. Money in the Bank. Fuck. Yeah, I deserve it. This really means a lot to me. Becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. It makes me one step closer at gaining the championship that I have never won yet in SME Wrestling. The SME Championship. And this briefcase helps me to get that opportunity. And may I say, what a redemption arc I have had. Came back here to SME Wrestling after I lost the Internet Championship at the very start of this year. After that, I did definitely praise PewDiePie, saying he definitely fits as Internet Champion. But then what's me? Where would I fit? I could have entered the Royal Rumble, but I had to think, what did I have to do? And then I decided the perfect time to return back here to SME Wrestling is for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Lord balled it, I am your Money in the Bank briefcase holder. And now, this is where the redemption really begins here. Because with this briefcase, like I said before, makes me one step closer to becoming SME champion. But first, I need to know who will the SME champion be right now. Because obviously, Cage is our current SME champion. And we all know how I feel about Cage, don't we? I can relate. Well, if Cage is still our current SME champion, your savior will be here. Your savior will be here to cash this in and then challenge Cage for the SME Championship. And then I'll finally have the destiny come true and I will become SME Champion. Yes, definitely, Jay. Oh no. I think someone's fucking salty that he's not Money in the Bank. There's FKC saying he was one step closer to winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. I mean, he was definitely the favorite to win. But then, out of nowhere, Jay, him with the phenomenal form, and took the opportunity to become Mr. Money in the Bank. And FK ain't too happy with that. Ain't too happy with the result with Jay as Mr. Money in the Bank. Jay, do you realize how ridiculous you sound? How absolutely pathetic you sound. You are Mr. Money in the Bank. And you think you're going to be the hero, the grand savior for SME Wrestling. You think you can take the SME Championship away from Cage? Spoiler alert, you can't. I just do not see it, Jay. I do not see a world where you are SME champion, because clearly you don't deserve it. Whereas someone like me, I deserve to be SME champion, because I had a previous one as SME champion, but people did not appreciate it. But now, I'm trying to take the steps here, and I'm trying to become this SME champion again. And this time, I want people to appreciate. I hope people start appreciating me this time, and I better get a proper run where people finally give me the damn respect. But they're still not giving me my respect. At least not yet. They still have to gradually learn and have to get used to it. It's a process thing, Jay. Ever heard of it? But Jay, you've that briefcase really gets under my skin. You've that briefcase just makes me realize I need to be Mr. Money in the Bank. Makes me realize that someone like you cannot be the one to dethrone Cage. I have to be the one to dethrone Cage here. He made my life a living hell ever since he got here in the Royal Rumble. Cage, he was my opponent in the final 2 of the Royal Rumble, and I managed to best him, but he still bested me at WrestleMania, and now he is the SME champion instead of me. Where clearly it should have been me as SME champion, the winner of the Royal Rumble, but no, instead, Cage, someone from KBW back then, used to be top of the food chain in KBW, decides to come here and try and make his name known in SME Wrestling and in KBW. And Jay, the only thing that I can do to stop him is become Mr. Money in the Bank, but that did not happen. Instead, it's you who is holding that damn briefcase. And you know, Jay, I don't know if you realize, but you can put that Money in the Bank briefcase on the line here. People have done before. Like, look at Josh Redfield, for example. Jay, I don't give a fuck what you think. I want you to put that Money in the Bank briefcase on the line against me at the Great American Bash. If you really want to prove that your win was not a fluke, I want you to prove to me that you can put that briefcase online against me, and I will be taken away from you because I deserve it more than you, Jay. Goddamn, like, Jay, like, really had to listen to all that bullshit from FKC 10 here. You know, I think we've just heard enough from you, FK. Listen, just because it is your destiny to dethrone Cage, to take the SME championship off him and save SME Wrestling, I think it should be someone different to take the championship away. Because it's always the predictable people like you, FK. And if you really want this briefcase here, and you want me to put on the line of Great American Bash, alright, I'll make you a deal. Beat me for the briefcase, then it's all yours. And hell, maybe if Cage doesn't match a Great American Bash, that'll be your time to cash it in on him. But let's just say, if you do not win, and I still am Mr. Money in the Bank, you just have to learn the fact that maybe it's someone else's turn to dethrone Cage. Maybe it's not just you who deserves it. Maybe someone else deserves it. So, Great American Bash, I'll put everything on the line, especially this briefcase, because I am here to do my redemption arc, and it starts right here as Mr. Money in the Bank. And if it's going to be you that's going to be taken away from me, I ain't going to let that slide. So, Great American Bash, me versus you for this Money in the Bank briefcase. It is on! This is going to be exciting right here. FK versus Jay for the SME Championship here. That'll be a pretty decent match. I think more than decent. Pretty good match between FK and Jay for the briefcase here. We all know FK really wants that briefcase so he can finally get the SME Championship off Cage here. But I don't know. Maybe I think Jay maybe deserves it more. Well, let's go and get today's match started. Oh, FK, if you really want that briefcase, you really have to fight for it from Jay, because Jay ain't losing that briefcase at the Great American Bash. We all know that for sure. Let's get our match for our phony SME champion Cage. His opponent is going to be representing the ridiculous boys, James West. I know Cage is going to do some humiliating shit to James West that James West does not deserve here. Because now that Cage is officially done with after the plush guy, he can now move on and continue being that fraud of an SME champion that he is. And he's going to continue disrespecting our SME wrestling wrestlers and our staff. Come on, you bitch. Come on, just go out. There we go. Here comes our fraud SME champion, Cage. Like I said before, as he said, he's coming up with the bulldozer, of course. If you guys don't know, the bulldozer was in this Money in the Bank ladder match because they have a plan where if Cage did lose the SME championship after the plush guy, they would have the bulldozer become Mr. Money in the Bank, and then bulldozer can cash it in on after the plush guy, and then he'll become SME champion, so the SME championship stays with KBW. But that did not end up happening. Bulldozer did not become Mr. Money in the Bank, but Cage is unfortunately still our SME champion. He's still holding it hostage here. And now Cage, he's coming here just trying to prove his dominance and prove his win was a big one against after the plush guy. He's going to go ahead and beat up some random jobber who doesn't deserve it. You just look at the belt here. And of course, I know it's respect the shit KBW did to our German Matcher show, to our referees, and even to me. AK-47's handprint, I can still fucking feel it. That son of a bitch. God damn, these KBW fuckers make me sick. Oh boy, and now this is going to be more sick when Cage dominates this match, which unfortunately happened at the start of this match. Here we go, match has begun here. Well, there you go, get him, James West, bang! Hit a dropkick, you know I can see him coming. Yeah, get him down here for what he did to our general manager, for what he did to me, to our referees, what KBW did to after the plush guy after the match here. So to give him a post-match beat down. Like, come on now, that's ridiculous. Now James West slowly picking up Cage. Cage SME champion getting pretty embarrassed right here. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now Cage finally gets James West. Oh my god. It was a good start from James West, but unfortunately it went downhill from here. And now Cage, another suplex right here. You trying to do the fucking three amigos here, like after Plush guy did. That's not paying true. That's being disrespectful here. Oh my god, and a spinning forearm smash to the face of James West. And many hits of Geary too. God damn it. You know, James, get out of there, James. Don't let him do more shit. Oh my god. That's like a big kick. Another single leg drop kick there by Cage. And now it's this. A standing fucking moonsault there. Come on, yeah, there you go, James. Do more strikes. Strike to the back and all that shit. Do some shit to Cage here. There you go. Send back down with the big Irish Truman. And Cage right get the ring. Look at that backflip there. And oh, for fuck's sake. And there's Cage with the count right there. Now I thought the Bulldogs were going to get involved to help out Cage, but no, that did not happen. And a big kick to the leg, an elbow strike to Simmons. The court might call for the freaking master of the DT already. But instead he sends James right to the corner. What the fuck was that? Nice counter. Oh my god. As soon as I say nice counter, Cage immediately fires back and hits like some sort of leg attack. And now going on top rope here. He's not done. And now going for a big splash from the top. God damn. Big splash from the top. Now slowly lifting up James West. And now Cage getting James West up here for the facelift. God damn it. And now what's... Oh, he's not done. He's going to call for Master DT now. He's going to call for the Master DT. Oh, shit. He's gone in perfect position. Fuck's sake. And then here comes Master of the DT. I knew it. I fucking knew Cage is going to be dominant in this match here. And unfortunately for us, that's exactly what happened. And yep, that is it. Our SME champion, you know, still runs supreme. And unfortunately, just beating down poor James West. And now Bulldozer, he goes and hands the SME championship to Cage here. Again, this fucking championship is being held hostage here thanks to this fucker, Cage. He's still our SME champ. I really wanted to be after the plush guy. Anyone but Cage, for God's sake. But no, he had to wheel his way out with another cheating win. And now, oh, he's calling out the rest of the boys. D-Man Axel and our Universal Champion, AK-47. God, they're all out here to celebrate Cage's win and celebrate the fucking humiliation that they did to everyone that's wrestling. And why is he backing away here? Oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? Again with this shit. Again with this shit. Come on, he does not deserve it. He's just a poor little jobber, man. You don't need to do more shit to him. Get him, Bulldozer. Get him. And oh no, they gotta leave it to the Bulldozer now. Do some shit. Oh god, he's gone goozled. He's got him goozled here. And now, oh god, and he choke slams him through the outside. I need to go. Dude, hey, Caden, you stay the hell right there in your seat. Unless you want to get hit by another one of these hands by me, huh? I really do not want to experience that again here. I can't believe I just got threatened by AK-47. May I have all of you morons' attention? As you can see right here, KBW in SME Wrestling is the most dominant faction here. Not only just KBW, not only just SME Wrestling, but in the wrestling world as a whole. I am still your SME champion, retaining it against that plushy dumbass Afton the Plush guy. And KBW has been pretty successful. Now, D-Man, I know you lost to Jericho, but at least you helped Bulldogs become a participant in the Money in the Bank ladder match by costing Jericho the match. And you two also helped the Assassin, AK-47, retain the Universal Championship against Malachi Black. That's right, baby, still the champ. And Bulldozer, even though you didn't become Mr. Money in the Bank, you still got my back and you helped me retain the SME Championship. We still had a plan here, and Afton did not become champion. Yeah, that's right, baby. KBW ain't getting touched. Yeah, that's right. We make sure we run this damn thing. We ain't letting some general manager run us down here. So, Shadow, obviously what we did to you at Money in the Bank was a statement. You don't run this anymore. It is now KBW run this shit, whether you like it or not. It's about fucking time. I've heard enough. I've heard enough from Cage here. And I'm pretty sure our general manager Shadow has heard enough too. He's absolutely despicable. He's absolutely pissed off that Cage did this to him. Cage, what you did to me at Money in the Bank was unacceptable. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Fire me? You gonna fire me? I don't even work here. I'm not even signed to SME Wrestling. I am not a signed star. So clearly you cannot do shit to me, because I ain't even signed this damn dump. But I am your champion, and it is all to me here. In fact, I could change it. I could change it to a KBW championship. Don't you fucking dare. KBW has been dead in the water for many years. And you two are trying to run it back, revive it, try to give a reunion tour, try to run SME Wrestling down. I ain't going to let that slide for you, Cage. And you have our top prize held hostage. You are holding it in prison, and you ain't letting it go. And many people have tried, but you always wheeled your way through with your other KBW fuck knuckles. If anyone else gonna stop you, then I'm just gonna have to do it myself. Oh, what's this that's going on here? Shadow, Mr. General Manager, are you challenging me for the SME Championship? I don't do it often. Why, yes, I am challenging you for the SME Championship at the Great American Bash. Oh, how lovely, guys. Shadow, the general manager, is going to book himself to be an SME Wrestling title match. He's going to book himself to win. But he doesn't realize that he does not run KBW shit. We run KBW, not you, Shadow. So you want a match for an SME Championship? Okay, then. What are you going to do if you win? You going to become an active star, booking yourself to win every single damn time? Is that what you're going to do? Is that why you're challenging me for the title? I am not that kind of general manager. The reason why I'm challenging you for the belt, just to take it off you, to take it away from KBW. And then I might as well vacate the title and give this someone well deserving of the belt. And Cage, the match we're going to have is not a normal match. Oh, Extreme Rules. Let me get some no disqualification match here. I'm expecting to be no disqualifications. Like, I don't know, strap match, Extreme Rules. What else? What else is there? Those are the only two I can think of. Strap match, Extreme Rules match, hell, maybe Hell in Cell, Steel Cage. Hey, I know what DQ match or no DQ match is going to happen. It's either one of those four. I know exactly, because, hell, I might have even competed in one. Extreme Rules, competing in that. Strap match, competing in that with AK-47. Ladder match, definitely competing in that. Steel Cage, Hell in Cell, maybe, but all I know is that's nothing new to me. I'm definitely expecting something no disqualification related. So whatever you have, I know exactly what it is, and I'm easily gonna beat you down to prove why KBW always reigns supreme. Fucking hell, I wanna die. Cage, you didn't let me finish. Because the match that we're gonna have is a match that I'm for damn sure you never competed in. This match is a specialty of mine. I won in this kind of match twice. And let me tell you, these matches ain't pretty. They are so brutal, so bloody, that I'm not sure if it's safe to watch. Cage, me and you will battle at the Grand American Bash for the SME Championship in an I Quit match. Oh my god, I Quit match. And I don't think Cage has been in that one before. You're fucked, Cage. You're fucked. So, Cage, for the better of SME Wrestling, we are going to war for that belt. And I am going to put KBW to the ground. Fuck yeah, Shadow. Fuck yeah, do it. Cage is shook into his core. He did not expect an I Quit match here. I cannot wait. Shadow versus Cage for the SB Championship at the Grand Mega Batch. An I Quit match. That's the end of this episode of YouTube Brawl. See you guys next time.